time is our most valuable asset. So it's time to start making good use of it. Welcome back to my channel, it's Mia here, and today we're going to be talking about how to make time for the things that you want to do, including making time for yourself. I know that at the moment it's a busy time for all of us in this holiday season, and it came up with two of my coaching clients this week that they are feeling a bit overwhelmed, sometimes feeling a bit anxious about so much things to do and so many places to go and so many people to meet that they don't find the time for self-care and taking care of themselves. So I figured we should do a video on how to really make time for yourself and how to prioritize self-care in busy times when we're overwhelmed and overloaded with things that we have to get done. Why it's such an important topic is because when we stop doing the things that we want to do and we stop taking care of ourselves, it actually leads us to more overwhelm, to burnout, to stress, to anxiety, to depression. And we want to start making time for self-care because that way you're able to balance your energy, you're able to replenish your batteries and fill your own cup. Making good use of your time and dedicating your time to also yourself actually improves your productivity, it improves your focus. So I'm going to share with you tips to find the time for the things that you want to do and to find the time for taking care of yourself in the midst of busy times like we are in right now with the holidays. So the first thing is, even before you start planning and managing your time, to know what it is that you truly want. Having goals in your life that you're working towards, and then you can set your boundaries and manage your time and organize your schedule a lot easier because you know what to say no to and what to say yes to, which will take you away from your goals and which will help you to get to your goals. So if you don't know yet the answer to the question, what are your top 5 goals that you want to achieve in the near future, then I ask you to take that time, sometime this week, to sit down with yourself. Maybe you can start with writing down just any goal that you can think of, any dream, any wish, any goal that you have, whether that's business related or personal. Just write it all down. And then after that, I want you to go through that list and take out of all of those goals the 5 most important goals for yourself. And then put away all the other ones and just begin by focusing on those top 5 priority goals for yourself and start planning and scheduling your time based on those goals. Then once you know your goals, you can start to have a more planned and organized schedule for yourself. And you can use any tool that works best for you. It could be Google Calendar, it could be another online calendar, it could be a physical planner, it could be a digital planner, whatever works for you, but just find somewhere where you can start to plan out your week. And I love to do that on Sunday, plan out the rest of the week that's coming up, so I know what I'm going into every single day. If planning a week ahead doesn't feel good for you, you can also do that you plan the next day the night before, so that you're going to sleep, you don't have any to-do list in your mind, you don't think about what I have to do in the morning, but you know that you have already made a schedule for yourself for the next day. And when you make these schedule for yourself, I advise you to also include in your schedule time out, include lunch, include dinner, include breakfast, include me time in that schedule too, because otherwise you have a schedule full of business and work and you will soon find yourself burned out and not in a good place. Now that your schedule is planned, you know that you're gonna be okay, everything is organized, everything is planned, and when you go according to the schedule, you will have time for yourself. So sometimes we think that having plan and having a schedule for ourselves and planning everything out, that it kind of limits us or takes away our freedom, but actually having an organized life, it gives you more time freedom. Now, as you're going through and planning things for yourself, it's important to prioritize things related to your goals. So think about the things that you're currently saying yes to and currently saying no to. What things in those areas need to be shifted? Maybe you now are more clear on the goals that you're working towards, and some things are not even helping you achieve that goal. Your time is valuable, your energy is valuable. So don't say yes to things that are not going to help you to get to the life that you want to live. And at any point when you're prioritizing things, don't ever feel guilty for saying no and prioritizing your well-being and your future and your energy and your time. It's okay to say no. It's okay to shift plans. It's okay to shift directions in life. It's okay to start focusing on something completely different than you're used to or you're expected to, because only you know the goals that you have for your life and where you want to go and what you want to do to get there. Now, another big thing in taking time for yourself and making time for self-care and being more productive when it comes to work is avoiding distractions. So whether that's putting your phone in the other room than the one that you're working in, or turning your phone on do not disturb mode on, or airplane mode, whatever you would like, or whether that's whenever you have your me time scheduled, you don't check your phone, because sometimes that me time can turn into scrolling time. And we don't want to do that, because we need to take time and value our time and take care of ourselves as well. So remove any distractions, whether that's shutting off all other tabs and only keeping open the tab that you're working on, or focusing and working in blocks of time where you know that you're going to be working for a certain amount of time, and then you're going to be taking a 5-minute, 10-minute break, and then you're going to be working again, so that you know that your focus is going to go all in for that time frame, and then you're going to have your break. When you're getting rid of the distractions, you're actually a lot more focused and productive, and you're able to complete your tasks a lot faster, which in turn will give you more time to do the things that you want to do and also have some me time. It's important to understand that it's one thing to make time for yourself, but it's another thing to make good use of that time for yourself. What can you do to help yourself calm your mind and find that inner peace, whether that's through yoga or meditation or journaling or taking a walk outside in the nature? And what's also important when it comes to our time is to realize that sometimes it can get overwhelming and we may be feeling close to burnout. Then it's okay to take a step back. When you feel that your energy is getting really, really drained, remember that it's okay to take a break, to step out of social media for a while, to not do a certain thing for a while, and just take a moment to yourself to replenish yourself and recharge your batteries. It's okay to do as you feel best for yourself, because only you can feel into your body and how it's feeling and what it's asking you to do. So it's very important to be responsible for your own health, because your health is your wealth, and your health will give you energy, and the more energy you have, the more you can get done in the same time frame. Also, maybe you're wondering, okay, I don't really have a lot of time to dedicate to yoga or a walk in the nature. Your me time doesn't have to be half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Your me time can literally be 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It can be 5 minutes of mindfulness. It can be 10 minutes of breath work or journaling or visualization of your desired life. Whatever that is, we all have 5 minutes. We could all spend 5 minutes less on scrolling or 5 minutes less on just procrastinating, and give that 5 minutes or 10 minutes to ourselves. Maybe you can listen to a song or put on a song that you really love and dance to it. Maybe make a gratitude list in that 5-minute window. Again, here, do what feels best for you, but there is not an excuse that you don't have time, because we all do. It's about prioritizing your time for yourself. And that comes down to also valuing yourself and valuing your worth. So that leads me to the last tip, is to learn to understand that your time is just as valuable as everyone else's. When times get busy, self-care is usually the first thing that gets thrown out the window. When actually in those busy times, self-care is the most important thing on your schedule. Start to believe in that your time is valuable, that you're worthy of your time, that you're worthy of taking time for yourself, that you deserve that. In the next video on Friday, I'm gonna give you a tapping session to relieve some of the overwhelm and anxiety around feeling overloaded and feeling like you don't have time for yourself when it's busy. If any of these tips spoke to you today, let me know in the comments which one was it and how you'll be implementing it into your daily life from now on. If there's anyone in your close circle who you know is close to burning out or is always giving their time to everyone else but never taking time for themselves, you can also share that video with them as a reminder that it's important to take care of yourself. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the videos. And until then, I'll see you in Friday's tapping session. With love, always, Mia.